I'm already starting to cry. Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Lee. Sometimes I forget to introduce myself in my videos, but I remembered this time. Welcome to my channel. Today I finally, I'm so far behind on everything, but I finally got caught up on This Is Us, all except for the final episode, which I'm going to react to right now. It's the last episode. Rebecca, we finally saw Rebecca's death, and I actually I just barely, there were barely any tears throughout the whole episode, but until the final scene, the very end, when Rebecca goes into the caboose of the train, and she lays down on the bed. I guess she's finally accepting her death, and then she turns and Jack is there, and that's when the tears came flooding. Yeah, so I guess maybe I'd been holding them back throughout the whole episode, but also that scene really got to me more than anything else. She finally gets to see Jack again, and I was wondering throughout the whole episode, where's Jack? And you know, we saw him in flashbacks, and you know, one of the saddest parts of that episode was seeing him in the hospital on the night he died, and we knew what was going to happen, and that doctor who was able to save that kid who was in the car accident, but he lost Jack, and there was nothing he could do. And so, I don't know how much I'm going to cry during the final episode. I don't know if there will be more or less tears than there were during the Obi-Wan Kenobi finale last week. But I got a box of Kleenex this time, so I'm prepared. So, without any more chatter from me, let's just get into the final episode of This Is Us. Oh, tell the story, the Scar story.
When I was a little girl,
oh good, she's telling you.
There was a little playground right by my house that my dad would take me to sometimes, and it had one of those really lame slides that would give you burn marks on your butt.
I remember those slides.
You know, one of those weird old rocking horse things that only had one eye, and those springy ones. Totally
That's creepy.
And his watch clocked me right above the eye.
Oh, ouch.
He felt a completely free Saturday with no plans. No football games, no play dates. What should we do?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Ugh,
A lazy Saturday.
so nice.
They are nice. It's really hard losing a parent. I lost my mom. And the first few days, even the first few weeks afterward, were so hard. I'm already starting to cry.
Really that hard to be all together for a day?
Yes. Okay, well, what do you guys want to do? After burying your fourth and final parent, you lose it. No parents left to bury. You spend the rest of your days going to other people's parents' funerals. Just crying single tears at funerals of parents you don't even know. Go.
I really don't think I'm gonna be going
You
out.
buy an RV?
Yeah, he's
Wake up
lost
one morning
his
and say,
mom,
"Beth, we need an
dad,
RV."
and his
I say,
stepdad.
"Sure, I can get down with an RV." You spend the rest of your days traveling back and forth between your parents' various resting places, just driving from tree to tree.
Baby,
Mind you, I didn't even mention Miguel. I just realized that. Maybe you realize
Yeah.
it too. You decide you need to go to Puerto Rico. Try and learn about his deceased great-grandmother's story. Come back talking about swimming in the Atlantic Ocean with Miguel's great-grandmama's ghost.
I'm okay. I am appropriate appropriately sad, and I am appropriately
Swimming
anxious
with a
about this
ghost.
eulogy. All right?
Brown showed up right now and offered me a ride in the DeLorean, I would go right back to that weight loss support group and make stupid faces at you. As a Back to the Future reference.
I know.
Yeah, I'm sure she got it.
Great Scott! I didn't do any pull-ups. I've just never been able to do them.
Oh, I could never do pull-ups either.
You can't do a pull-up.
They're really hard. Some people just can't do them.
I'm sure no one was laughing at you.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Maybe not.
kids do that.
Plus, I had Sophie tell a bunch of the girls I was faking it, so all the unathletic kids didn't feel bad when they couldn't do one.
It will make the big victories in life that much more special when you have to work a little harder for them.
Yeah. That is so true and so wise. Teaches you not to take things for granted.
Told us when we went.
If you never have anything to grieve over, then you're not really living.
What is grief? If not love, persevering.
I'm never gonna forgive myself. And Rory Seltzer is gonna have a terrible life because of what I did.
I'm sure Rory Seltzer's gonna have a pretty terrible life anyway.
Don't be funny. Please don't be funny.
Well, Randall is
Randall,
over
I don't
dramatic.
like to discipline someone who's already harder on himself than I could ever be.
Yeah,
It's kind of confusing.
he's already being really hard on
Sorry.
himself.
But I do know a thing or two about facial hair.
Yeah, he does.
You want me to teach you how to shave?
Oh, I wanted to hear Randall's eulogy.
All right, here we go. Got it? You ready?
I'm afraid I'm gonna cut myself.
You won't.
Oh, don't be afraid of a
Hey,
few
what are you guys
nicks.
doing?
Dad's teaching me to shave.
I want to shave.
I don't think you have any facial hair yet,
Yes, I
kid.
do.
There you go.
Holy crap, dude! You're shaving.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Hey guys, your sister wants.
I don't think I
Oh my
was
God.
this nervous when
What am
I
I seeing
first
right
started
now?
shaving my legs.
Don't underestimate your sister, gentlemen. She gets it. At a very young age.
And don't
she
grow up
gets it.
too fast.
What?
But when you're young, you're always trying to be older.
Yeah,
And when you get old, you're always trying to go back.
exactly.
Be back. Trying to appreciate the moments, you know. Here, Kevin, come on the side. Yeah. I mean, that's what we're doing, just collecting these little moments.
Collecting memories.
You're being really weird, Dad.
Really weird.
One day you'll get it.
Yeah. Oh, he's not being weird.
All right,
They just
looking
don't
good.
get it yet.
Fleeting images. Smells. The smell of pies.
Yeah,
She made pies.
I don't have
think,
very
my
many
mother's
memories of
mother.
my grandparents either.
My father's
I
mother
remember the
smoked a
smell
pipe.
of one of my
I
grandfather's
remember the
pipe
smell of that
tobacco.
pipe. Oh, I look at those two little girls. I've known them all
I
of
also
7
remember
months,
the
and only now
the
can
smell
I
of
even comprehend
one of
how
my grandmother's,
intensely my
the
grandparents
house of
must
one of
have
my
loved.
grandmothers. It had to I don't know how
all
to
I can
describe it. Some
remember
kind
are
of
fleeting
air
images.
freshener smell.
Smells of pies and pipes.
Yeah.
We'd like to name him William.
Oh, that's awesome.
Your grandson is gonna be
Making me
named after a
cry.
man I never met. But I know him.
So this is why I didn't even bother putting on makeup. I knew I would cry.
It's not pointless.
Boy. Ah, finally.
Oh,
Ah,
Randall Randall is cheered up.
About damn time, man. We having a boy.
I'm having a boy.
And he never had a boy.
Ain't nothing but
It was
women.
all girls.
All of my life, I got black women here, black women there. I love you and your sisters and your mama, all the women in my life, but a little boy.
Oh, look at him doing a happy dance.
You turned out to be a 10, Jack. I mean, I would go higher.
I remember the
I hate when people say on
the
a scale
scene
of
this
1
is
to 10 and
referencing.
then someone answers 12. You know, there are rules.
Come on, you can make the scale as high as you want to.
These go to 11.
As long as I know where you are, I always know where I'm going.
Oh, that's really smart.
We're not gonna drift.
We could drift.
Oh no, their mom was a big part of them being so close.
Someone asked me to close my eyes and
But I don't
picture
see
my
them drifting
family.
apart.
First came,
They're doing it.
And Dad said,
G. And then came,
me,
and Mom said,
we. And then came.
me.
And they said,
that's 3.
Big three.
Hey, Kate. If you drifted, we'd drift right after you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Can you really drift though, Kev? Because I can't remember if you ever actually learned how to swim.
Yeah, well, I had to learn how to swim. Growing up with you, all those tears, I would have drowned right in the kitchen.
I'm sorry, I'm just in touch with my emotions. So
Yeah,
like
I'm
some
just
people.
Oh, good to see more of this scene on the train from the end of the last episode. Oh, this makes me happy.
You do know how much I love you, right, Beck? Babe? Me?
Babe, do you know how much I love you?
You gotta appreciate the little
It's not a bad impression of his dad.
He was listening.
But you'll be there.
Has Jack been there all along?
I don't want to leave them.
Don't. You'll see. I love you.
Well, that was a great way to wrap up this series, and it definitely brought some tears. I didn't go through a bunch of tissues like I thought I would, but yeah, just what brought the most tears was seeing Rebecca and Jack together again, and it's one of my favorite love stories of all time. And Jack talking about how Rebecca's not going to be leaving her family. She can still be a part of their lives. And you know, just implying that he has remained present in some form for all this time. So I really enjoyed that, and it was nice to see William again. You know, in this episode and in the last one, and in that scene when Beth was talking to Randall about him having no parents left. I wasn't even thinking about William at the time. I forgot about William. I was thinking about Rebecca and Jack, and then his stepdad Miguel. And why didn't I think about William at that moment? I don't know, but yeah, he's that's one of my favorite parts of this series is Randall getting to know William in the last stage of his life. So it's like I said, it was really great to see him again. I wish this final episode had been a little longer. I wanted a little more. Yeah, and the series as a whole, I also think it was too short. like only 6 seasons, I think, which is longer than a lot of shows run, but not as long as a bunch of other shows. But yeah, I think there were more stories to tell, and no, maybe there'll be more This Is Us in the future. You know, maybe some short movies or something. I don't know. Maybe like a reunion. Who knows? But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you would enjoy this reaction. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. You know, it's very simple to do. It takes less than a second. So why not? And also, why not subscribe? It's easy and free, and it really helps a growing channel like mine. Yeah, so definitely subscribe and be on the lookout for more content from me. Yeah, and leave me comments. I love getting comments. I love responding to comments. So yeah, let me know what you're thinking, and what else you might want to see me react to. You know, the point of social media is to be social. So yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a good night or day, whatever time it is where you are. Bye.